Wait a minute, 이게 뭐지? 내 심장이 loved up.
In terms of studying, I've honestly been really behind in a lot of things. It's just a lot. I'm really trying to balance having a life outside of school this year. You know, that whole triangle thing I was telling you guys about. Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Serena and this is gonna be a study vlog for you guys because my class doesn't start until 12 today, so I'm just studying this morning. I actually missed a lecture on Monday because I switched lecture sections because my professor is really bad. My professor said like, this is when the real course starts apparently. The real course, I don't know. So I gotta like get this down. This is my algorithms and data structures class, which it's like a little bit hard. I haven't had a lot of time to read through the textbook. I think if I read through the textbook, it'll help out a lot more. I've just been kind of really behind on everything. Honestly, it's pretty bad. But because all my classes have assignments throughout, it's just really hard to go to lectures, take down the notes, revise the notes, and do the assignments at the same time. Just because it's like so much, and I also have quizzes, so it's like it's just a lot, but you know, we're getting through it. And as long as I'm kind of understanding whatever he talks about in lecture, I'm not too concerned. When I don't understand, that's when I worry, and then I'll look at the actual textbook. Anyway, enough talk, let's get to studying. I'm just listening to Sabrina Carpenter, obviously, because I gotta be training for this concert, guys. And yeah, let's get into it. Hello everyone and welcome to a study vlog. I apologize for my voice potentially sounding really rough. I actually just caught a really bad cold. I'll still try my best to do a pretty okay voiceover though. Right now I'm just catching up on notes from a lecture that I had missed just because, like I probably had mentioned, I actually switched lecture sections for this course because my current professor is just not very good. The main issue is just that every other week I have a lab that coincides with the lecture, so I just asked my friend to send me his notes. For anyone that's interested in knowing what I'm learning, this is for my algorithms and data structures course, and so this is a course where there's simply just no coding, but it kind of just describes how certain things run in terms of code. I guess my best example, which is also what I'm taking down in the notes here, is just different sorting algorithms. So there's different ways to like sort a list of data, and depending on the sorting algorithm that you choose, each one will have benefits and disadvantages, and the main one that we are analyzing is its runtime. It just so happens that this is actually a really proof-heavy course, and it's a little bit of a disadvantage for us because as engineers, we have never taken a math proofs course. This is again why I switched to a different professor, just because the professor that I had previously kind of just assumed that we knew about proofs already and really didn't explain anything very well, so this new professor that I'm going to is a lot better. And so, like I've probably said in a previous video, if you don't like your current professor and there happens to be another lecture section that isn't full, I really recommend that you switch and just try it out if it works with your schedule, because you are paying for your education, so just make sure that you get the best out of it. I've told you guys before that I really like putting like a matte screen protector, it's actually not on here right now, just so that it feels more like paper and just easier to write. And my favorite screen protector is Paperlike. They're the OG. Paperlike actually uses this really cool technology called nanodots, and that is basically what creates the feeling of writing on paper. The screen protector was really easy to install. I literally just followed the video that it came with, and the kit came with everything that I needed to install it. I got the note taker collection, which comes with the screen protector, a pencil grip, and also a screen cleaner. Without the screen protector, my iPad screen, do you see all the fingerprints, guys? And so just showing you guys how it works, I actually really do recommend this whole note taker kit. You actually save 15% off when you get all 3 in one bundle. I think it's a really good deal, especially if you are like myself and you're a student or you're an artist. So if you want to try it for yourself today, be sure to check out Paperlike with the link in my description box and also on the screen right here. And thank you again to Paperlike for sponsoring this portion of the video. It's actually the next day now here, but I actually went to a different part of campus, which is why it looks literally so beautiful here. Basically, I was supposed to have a tutorial at this separate college that's on my university campus, but when I went, there was literally like no TA for like 15 minutes, and I was like, you know what? This is a waste of my time. I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna study. So that's exactly what I did, and I just went to the courtyard, which is so beautiful, as you can see. The architecture is just so gorgeous, and I just found a table that was a little bit shady and decided to study here for a little bit. I love studying outdoors, especially while the weather is still so nice out. I think it's just a really great environment, gets you out of being like cooped up inside all the time. And especially while the weather is still really nice, I think it's so worth it, and it's just a really nice environment to study. Sometimes like sitting in a library just does not cut it for me. I can get distracted, or I just find it really uncomfortable sometimes. So one really good tip I have is just changing your study environments consistently. So if you're always going to the same library all the time, just try studying somewhere else for once and maybe you'll like the change. Right now, I'm actually just doing another homework set. Yes, I have so many problem sets this year. I don't even know why, but I get quizzed on these weekly, so I'm just doing this ahead of time. I actually don't know why I stopped studying in this room. This is the reading room in one of our libraries, and it's like actually deathly silent in here. Not only that, but the ceiling makes it feel like I'm in like a really cool movie, or just like it's super academic looking. But yeah, anyway, I am still working on that homework set, I'm pretty sure. This was a really long homework set this time, and just because I actually went to a concert the previous night, I just didn't get to finishing the entire thing, so I'm doing it the day before the quiz. And so talking about study spaces again, I think it's so helpful to find like a really cute place to study and to sort of have like that romanticizing university or college moment. And I'm only saying this because one of our most famous libraries on campus low-key kind of looks like a prison inside, and like, okay, if I really want to lock in and like grind it out, maybe I'll go there, but when I just want to study and like have a fun time studying, I'm gonna go somewhere that's pretty. I think last year I relied a little bit too much on just studying in my room, and because I do enjoy studying at home a lot of the time just because everything is so conveniently like there. Like I have my kitchen, I have my fridge, you know, but sometimes studying at school is also really helpful just because I get distracted way less, and I feel like I'm actually really focused while I'm studying at a library at school. So for all of you out there, just try some of it out. Like you can study in your dorm or like in your room, or try out studying in a library. I'm not really one to study with friends, but sometimes that works for people too, as long as both of you guys are actually grinding and locking in, not just talking. But yeah, those are just some more study location sort of tips. I got home a little bit later today just because I was actually supposed to film this, but then I got so into the event that I was literally like in the event, you know? But anyway, my design team was hosting a workshop for like Arduino and stuff, and yeah, so I was like helping out with that. I studied for quite a while today just because today, like Thursdays are usually my like main study day because I actually skip one of my lectures in order to study. It's really bad, but these are my 3-hour lectures where my professor does absolutely nothing. And I actually go to another lecture during this section. I saw Serena Carpenter. I probably mentioned this already, like I clearly just won't shut up about it. But I saw Serena Carpenter. She was so good, like so good. I love telling people that I actually saw her before she got big. I have been studying quite a bit today just because I have my weekly quiz tomorrow and there's like a lot that's being covered, so I just really want to make sure I'm doing it well. So that's what you probably saw me studying previously in this video. I'm also going to Wonderland tomorrow. Okay, people from Canada will probably know Canada's Wonderland. It's like this amusement park with like roller coasters, but I'm going for the Halloween event. It's crazy because I've lived here my whole life and I've never been to Canada's Wonderland, period. Not even for the rides or anything. I'm really excited for that because I'm actually more excited because I'm going for the Halloween event because I love Halloween. In terms of studying, I've honestly been really behind in a lot of things. I've mentioned this probably in one of my previous vlogs, but it's just a lot. I'm really trying to balance having a life outside of school this year. I think especially so compared to previous years, and it's genuinely very difficult. So that's just one thing to let you guys know that engineering and having a life is very difficult, especially with the sleep involved, you know, that whole triangle thing I was telling you guys about. It's like study, sleep, and social is like, you can't have all three. And I've been trying to have all three, but we're trying to get back on the studying, guys. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna keep working on this homework set. I hope you guys enjoy this little chat because I feel like I didn't really chat that much to you guys throughout this video. But those are just some life updates so far. I think I'm gonna lock in and do this and listen to some music. I know a lot of people are always asking me what music I listen to when I study, and guys, I don't have a study playlist. Sorry to disappoint, but I kind of just put on whatever I feel like I'm in the mood for. So I would say like the past few weeks I've been listening to a ton of Keshi. Yeah, I know, I won't shut up about it, but his new album is just really good. And I've also been listening to a lot of the artists that I'm going to be seeing in concert. So recently I went to Serena Carpenter, so I was listening to her new album, and then in the coming week I'll be going to DPR, so I've also been listening to a lot of that. A lot of the times it kind of just depends on my mood. Like, I know you guys always see me wearing headphones or some sort of musical device while I'm studying, but there are the rare occasions where like the music is just too distracting, and so I actually just can't listen to anything. But again, it really kind of just depends. So sorry if that's like a really sucky answer, guys, but yeah, my music is just dependent on my mood. Guys, oh my god, I know you guys probably won't know exactly what this means or what's going on, but I proved the same thing but using a different method. So like this is the regular method where we just like do regular algebra and like all of this stuff, which like honestly this like takes a while, or like you can make some errors with that. But then I proved it another way using transformer method, and it's so much faster actually, and it's the same. Oh my god. I just wanted to close off the video before I literally forget to do an outro. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next time. I hope everyone's semester has been going really well. And I'm very excited for more videos to come. Okay, I'll see you guys. Bye-bye.